Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I am covering the Moscow, Idaho Bryan Kohberger case extensively. Let's talk about Ann Taylor, the defense attorney for Bryan Kohberger. Is her tactic right now to point fingers at others? Does she want to point the finger at someone else that could have done this Moscow, Idaho crime? The crime where 4 college students got brutally stabbed during the early morning hours of November 13, 2022. Bryan Kohberger is arrested. Ann Taylor is representing Bryan Kohberger. Is she trying to cast doubt by pointing the fingers at others? An expert who has been following this case extensively, just like myself, has presented a theory to me, and I want to share that theory to all of you, and then we will further discuss. Check it out. So an expert analyst who has been studying the Bryan Kohberger case from day one and communicating with me about theories and patterns and behaviors, reached out to me earlier today and gave me some insight about tactics Ann Taylor is using. I'm seeing a pattern to all her requests for data she's not entitled to. DNA of innocent and cleared people. Personal records for cops. FYI. These are off limits in almost any scenario. IGG info, which captured innocent names. Grand jurors' names and notes. Claiming Bethany has exculpatory evidence. FBI cast, which wouldn't have captured innocent people and their info via geofencing. The pattern is she's looking specifically for targets she can use to blame and or cast doubt. What do you think about this analysis here? This is coming from someone that has been studying the Bryan Kohberger case, studying the defense moves from day one, the time Bryan Kohberger got arrested. Is there any truth in this? Is some truth, some not? Let me know what you think. So, yeah, these are logical questions asked. Seems like a pattern going on here. So, outsiders like myself who have been covering this case, other experts have been covering this case, have been monitoring what Ann Taylor's tactics she's using. They're monitoring what's being done and what she's saying, and I kind of agree with that assessment there. Kind of casting blame on others or wanting to point the fingers at others. Notice they tried to go at Bethany Funk, saying she has exculpatory evidence. Does Bethany Funk really have exculpatory evidence? Is that just what the defense is saying? What about the FBI cast? What about the unknown DNA that the defense, they're trying to get names? What do they want to do with those names? Do they want to leak it out so they can publish it so then they can create some reasonable doubt by pointing the fingers at someone else that most likely already been cleared? We will talk soon. I am covering this case extensively. Let me know what you think. Is she trying to start a pattern where eventually she will blame others, point the fingers? It wasn't my client. It was this person. It could have been this person. It could have been this person. It could have been the roommate. Is she going to go that route next? Is that the next plan, to discredit Bethany Funk or Dylan Mortensen, the 2 surviving roommates, and point the finger and say, it could have been them that did it, not my client? Remains to be seen, but we are watching. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button. Let me know what you think. I'll be reading your comments on this video. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned.